Yeah. What is my thoughts about the withdrawal of affiliation of CBSE from Nature Moody School? I think that's good. You know, अच्छा किया सीबीएसई ने ऐसा किया है क्योंकि स्कूल पहले से बहुत करप्ट था और people in general weren't that good and like students the main part is the students they are so bad. I mean वो अपनी धुन में चलते हैं, you don't give a damn about other people, other children from schools. They are just very overconfident, egoistic, dumb. They just there's so many um, there's so many children who are from a political background who are sons and daughters of a very political figure or a very big figure, you know. And I think the school deserves it because there are some teachers who are from a very big background or are husband or wives of any big person, you know. तो सही किया है और plus they didn't show any evidence. They didn't told सीबीएसई कि हाँ ऐसा हुआ है, ऐसे ऐसे टीचर ने किया है, ये किया है, वो किया है, बिल्कुल कुछ नहीं कहा, कुछ नहीं कहा, सिर्फ बात बात को टालते रहे, टालते रहे, टालते रहे, टालते रहे और टालते रहे. And what did they did next? They had to withdraw their affiliation, which they have to. I mean, who wants to be a person who did such a heinous thing and doesn't tell us about it? He just tries to divert from it. Like, who wants to be with him or her? Like, ये क्या बात हुई? और पेरेंट्स ऐसे प्रोटेस्ट किए, प्लीज ऐसा मत करो, ये करो, वो मत करो. अरे यार, लोग समझते ही नहीं है कि कितना करप्टेड है स्कूल. If it gets its affiliation back, it could uh, it could start its old exploitative ways. I mean, the word school, Ninja Modi word school, was made illegally because land, this land, the property which was there, was the government's property and it was near the sewer. So it is obvious, like it is obvious to not make it because it's government's land. Okay, you can't just uh, you can't just make a school in that. You can't just make a building. But what did they do? They just completely exploit their power and just made a land, made a school without the government's permission. It's just so fucked up. And two suicide cases happened. One, I remember, took place back in 2022 and 2023. Basically, a girl, I think she was in 12th, um, uh, went to the basement in the storage room, in the storage room basement, and committed suicide. She hung herself from the fan. And second was the Amara incident, which we all know. So there were total two suicide cases, and yeah, nobody talks about this. School uh, try to suppress those incidences from the public, which is very questionable. You know, why there are so many schools in India who are like this. I mean, like children killing other children, and teachers pushing off their students from the from the terrace of the school. Yeah, but yeah, man, this is too much. Like, who hides uh, two two death cases in a school? Who does that? Nobody does it. I mean, I've been to school around 2011, and I know how cheap and how evil these guys are. They don't give a damn about students. They give a damn about their environment, the teachers, even also their environment. I mean, they only prioritize our boys' school. If you only prioritize a boys' school, then why did you even make E block, main block, or even the CP block in the first place? It's so dumb. It's such a dumbass move. Like, अब क्यों बनाया आपने वो बिल्डिंग्स ऐसे ही मगर शो ऑफ के लिए? I mean, यार क्या चूतिया लोग हैं यार. Like, it's always the immigrants who are from other states. They always do like ridiculous shit. I'm not being racist or not being um pointing out. I'm not pointing out to specific people, but yeah, I'm pointing out towards their mindset. Their mindset is so bad, and they are so stubborn that they don't want to change. They don't want to change their mindset because they like it. They like it. Yeah, we are the biggest procrastinators in the world. We love procrastinating. We love being lazy. We don't like to straighten ourselves because we are used to. We are basically that pond. We are that frog which lives in the well and just wants to come out. We are being like that, you know. And about my experience in Ninja Movie School, it was for me it went alright, but yeah, man, there's a lot of. I've heard many incidences, people popping like students popping popping others' eyes out, like busting someone's head, like lawyers being called in the school. Like that's insane. Like what kind of school does that? Fine, JPIS is a very fucked up school, but yeah, you don't hear that shit. That there, the only जो कलेश होते हैं वो स्टूडेंट्स के होते हैं टीचर्स पे कभी हुई नहीं टीचर्स कोई इन्वॉल्व हो ही नहीं ये बात है ना तो कोई डेथ है ना तो कोई मर्डर है अब कुछ नहीं है ठीक है मार पिटाई होती है एग्री करता हूँ वो सारे इंडियन स्कूल्स में होता है it happens at every single school around the world but I think that's too much that is this is too much this should not happen in any school like what the fuck I mean, Saurabh Modi, the owner of the school, named the school after his wife, Nija Modi, hence named Nija Modi School. And obviously, the partner of Saurabh Modi is a woman. And basically, it, and you can see that no girl is safe in this school. No girl, no boy, heck, no one is in this. No one's safe in this shithole that is called Nija Modi School or NMS. NMS, yeah, man, they should. I think they should burn the building now. Let it burn. They deserve it. Like, I know if they get their affiliation back, yeah, they're going to do this. They're going to be back to their own old ways. So it's better to withdraw their. It's better to withdraw their affiliation to CBSE and demolish the buildings because yeah, those buildings were illegally made. आई डोंट नो अगर ई ब्लॉक ये मेन ब्लॉक सीपी ब्लॉक हॉस्टल वर्ल्ड स्कूल तो ऑफिस है अगर ये सारे इलीगल है तो तोड़ने चाहिए दिस इज बेसिकली करप्शन लाइक इट्स सिंपली करप्शन एंड वी आर जस्ट accepting it like for no reason that this should not happen man like अच्छा है कि ये जल जाए स्कूल ये निकल जाए सौरभ मोदी इंदु दुबे मैम मैम क्यों कह रहा हूँ मैं इंदु दुबे इंदु सौरभ इन सबको जेल में डाल दो ये डिजर्व करते हैं हाँ यार मतलब कोऑर्डिनेटर्स नहीं आई को इनका रिवोक करना चाहिए टीचर वाला स्टेटस आई नो पल्लवी चाचा के मैं भी कह रहा हूँ शी इज माय नोन बट या आई डोंट केयर इफ यू आर माय नोन और whatever you did with my friends and one of my friends, my best friend, Athaf Rana. He's from a he's from a middle class family. And I remember till this date, from ninth grade to 10th grade, she treated her very badly, very badly. She treated my friend like a total piece of shit. Like she is treating her ki oh like she doesn't even belong here. He doesn't even belong here. Like come on, he belongs here. He deserves to study in this school. His parents work their asses off just to put him in the school, just to get him the greatest, the highest quality of education. And yet, you are just, you're still not accepting the students because they're not from a rich background. Like, wow, like this is the example of judging judging someone from their background or their caste. This is what is happening. I mean, and another friend of mine, Sam Antak, उसके साथ भी सेम है सेम और बहुत बुरा लगता है इन लोगों के लिए। मतलब मेरा तो मन करता है कि एक बार चिल्ला दूं कि क्या कर रहे हो, शर्म में आती है आप लोगों को। पर यार मैं भी कुछ नहीं कर सकता, क्योंकि मैं भी निकल जाऊंगा स्कूल से और फिर माँ बाप को समझाना भी बहुत मुश्किल है। आई मीन, there's this massive generation gap. They were born in the mid 1970s. I was born in late 2000s. So there's obviously going to be a very big gap about our thoughts. And the only bad thing they have is that they are stubborn, just like every single generation from the 90s, from the 1900s. They don't want to change. They like being this. They like being in the well. I'm sorry, how I don't care how good you are, how bad you are. आपके साथ सेम चीज़ है। आप उस कुएं से नहीं निकलना चाहते, क्योंकि उस कुएं की आपको आदत रह चुकी है। आपको निकलना पड़ेगा। You have to get out of the well. You have to understand uh, the thoughts of that generation, and this is the only way which people will accept you. Okay, so please understand. हाँ हाँ, अब आते हैं नॉर्मली के बारे में। Recently, my pre-board 2 is my second pre-board has got over, and I feel very relieved now, because yeah, it has become a burden on me. Like, I was trying to get pissed off. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I still don't want to do it. I want to leave this studies, because this is not studies. This is just pure torture, and I don't like torture. I Nobody likes torture. And yeah, then tomorrow I have to go to school for practical files. I don't understand for practical files, and I don't understand about the point of practical files. I mean, fine, it will show you that you know about that subject. I agree, but like the way you approach, the way these guys approach is so irritating. Such a bland and um, very torturous way of approach to students. I mean, schools are made for learning, not for torture and not for bore. Because nobody gets bored in the school. But yeah, this is India. Nobody gives a shit about people. They care about their money. Anyway, so I'm trying to leave my education around late Jan or late Feb, so that I could focus on my YouTubing career. I want to be a YouTuber. Like, I want to be happy. I like being a YouTuber. I mean, it's the most easiest job in the world, you know, for obvious reasons. And I like being a YouTuber. I like sharing my thoughts. I like sharing uh, my daily life, what I do every day, what game am I showing, what workout am I doing. I like doing these things. I mean, it's my cup of tea. Even though I'm not that extroverted. I'm very introverted, but I still like showing to people. And another thing, I don't. There's no one staring at me. There's no person staring at me. That's the point. I don't like people staring at me. I don't like people like constantly forcing me to talk, even though they know that I'm introverted, but don't want to accept it, because they think like because you think that if you speak up, like that's how you're going to succeed in life. And I agree, you have to speak up, but not that much, man. I'm not a great speaker. I always fumble words. I always use wrong vocabulary and all that shit. And right now I can't speak properly. When I was about to turn on the video, I was keeping this in my mind that no one is looking at you, no one is judging you, no one is coming at home. My parents aren't coming at home saying "Ye kya kar rahe ho?" Like, or what am I doing? Uh, that's what it's meaning in Hindi. And yeah, Even yeah, I just forgot right now. It will take time. Okay, it will take time. No, it will take time to to speak freely, but not open socially. Oh God, it's so hard. I'm so sorry. I know this is very hard for me. I'm not so used to talking. And yeah, I went for a haircut and yeah, like you can't see, but yeah, I have a very good haircut. Like yeah, I have a like the haircut was fire. It was cool as hell. I mean, yeah, if I got a haircut that suits me. Yeah, like I always have a. It was haircuts were also fuss for me because my hairs are very, very, very straight. I mean, one mishap and it will look like shit. So that's what it is. And plus, I have a mustache. I don't know what's with people with my mustache. If they, it's like they don't like my mustache or what. I mean, my father was also known for. Sorry, my father was known for my mustache, and I have the same genetics. So why? Why the fuck should I remove my mustache? It looks good on me. I like it. You know, and I keep it. So I'm not going to remove it. Yeah, I had my exam today. It was food nutrition and dietetics. Yeah, it was very hiccup. Yeah, I shouldn't be that overconfident. You know, but I, I got too cocky about that subject because yeah, I know it's easy, but I got too overconfident. Yeah, I can do this. I don't need any. I can do this. I don't need any revision. No, nothing. No bullshit. I got that cocky. So yeah, it went good, but not that good. Okay, and yeah, rest of my pre-boards went good, except for this one. So yeah, and, and I came home, basically did nothing. I just laid on the sofa, watched my phone. That's it. And then I went for the haircut and I did my dinner. That's it. That's all I have to say. See you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.